Here we have the 2021 Chevy Spark, and this is an LT special edition, and it's mosaic black on black cloth. It's got that 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, made it to that CVT automatic transmission. And the special edition gets you the blacked out badging and then the white trim throughout, including the two-tone roof, which is pretty sweet. You've got your 15-inch aluminum wheels there. And then your mirror caps are also two-tone. And it's really sharp how they did these. Got power door locks, power windows, power mirrors on your LT version. There's your driver's seat. And there's your back seat there. You can fit 2 people in the back, and they didn't try and squeeze a third seat back there. You just put a cup holder in a little storage area. Close that back all the way. And with this one being an LT, you also get to open the trunk from the back without having to have the key for it like in the LS version. And there's your passenger side there. And then we're going to take a look at what's under the hood. And there's your 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Gonna hop in the driver's seat. So you've got your headlight controls, traction control over there on the left. And there's your steering wheel with your cruise controls. And then your Bluetooth controls and your radio controls over here. And for your infotainment system, we've got AM, FM, XM, and Bluetooth audio. We've also got a Wi-Fi hotspot, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And there's your backup camera, which you can toggle the guidelines on and off. And there are your climate controls there. And there's your shifter. Got a couple cup holders. And you've also got USB ports down there. And there's your parking brake. And there's your glove compartment with your owner's manual. And your gauge cluster, we're going to zoom in right there. And you can look at a few different settings. So I'm going to leave it on the instantaneous fuel economy. And no push button start, so there's your key fob there. So next, we're going to take this Spark out on the road, take it for a quick test drive. So far, it drives very smoothly. I'm definitely liking the CVT, and I've reviewed a 2020 before, and it drives pretty similar. The CVT it really rides like butter. I just love the driving experience with it. And with it being a Spark, it's not necessarily fast, but as you can see, I'm able to merge onto the interstate without having to floor it. And with a CVT transmission, it really does make a world of a difference, because you're not having to find shift points and rev the transmission out to get on the interstate. And even doing 75, I'm getting 45 miles a gallon on the interstate. And the road noise is actually not as bad as I would expect from a car that you can get brand new for 17, 18 grand. And the ride is really nice. And there's a reason that this is one of the best commuter cars out there. I mean, I'm 6'3", and I'm not, how do I put this? I don't feel like I'm driving a CT6 or a Mercedes or a big body, anything like that. But I do, as you can see, I can move my knees underneath the steering wheel. I'm in a comfortable spot for this being such a small car. And it does have a bit of pickup. And I'm gonna test it just one time, if I can. I'm gonna put the pedal down and see how it does. And I like the braking too. I don't feel like the car is getting ahead of me. You know, the brake pedal feel goes with the weight of this car. All right, here we go. So it can do the job. And as soon as I let off the throttle, you can see it's super quiet in here. And I think we'll get to open it up one more time. I'm definitely not flooring it, but I'm getting about half, 3/4 throttle. And when you need it to, it can get up. And that's what a lot of people worry about, having a car this small with such a small engine. But it can do the trick. And like I said, it's definitely not fast, but for a commuter car, it does what it needs to do. Then we're coming down this back road here, and road noise is definitely not bad. I mean, you've got 15-inch aluminum wheels, but surprisingly the ride isn't either. It's a pretty firm but comfortable ride. And And surprisingly, no crazy rattles or anything out of a car like this. And pretty much like the 2020 Spark, just a great commuter car, and it'll get the job done getting to and from work. But that brings it to an end. That's my review of the 2021 Chevy Spark LT.